Welcome everybody to the newest episode of the Juicebox Squadcast, the highly esteemed.
The what?
Thank you.
What are we doing?
So we're doing a podcast, the Juicebox.
It's the intro.
I got it.
All right. So today I am joined by my usual co-hosts, or one of my usual co-hosts, Romero, and Carter when he's done yelling at people in the kitchen. And I'm also joined by two guests, my good friend McBig and Louise. Okay. All right, so I have a set of questions arranged for these people, and I will ask them accordingly. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
So we will consult.
Are we going to have the same questions?
Yeah, are you gonna say the question and they both answer one at a time?
So we have questions for both of you, right? And then we also, Louise, just because you are not from around here, we have some specific questions for you in that.
We have questions about you British people. Your type.
Yeah, sure. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to consult the question list.
Professional.
Carter, you muted. Can't hear shit.
Do I need to unmute Carter?
No, don't.
Okay.
Just go and shut the fuck up.
Okay. All right. So, and remember, so the microphone is that way, so just talk. Project your voice.
Oh my god.
Shout.
Aaron.
What?
Aaron, the stars are out. It looks beautiful.
What?
The stars are out. It looks beautiful outside.
Thank you, Romero. Okay, so if
Dude,
you
I
had
can
to
see
create...
it go Ryan fell.
Hey, question one. If you had to create a saw trap, what would it be and why?
A sword?
Saw.
Like the
Saw.
horror movie. Saw.
Yeah, the gory shit.
Probably just talking to a British person for 24 straight hours. That might
Hey,
be
true.
Wow.
British slander already. My man.
Amazing. Okay, so Louise, do you know what a saw trap is?
I don't actually.
Okay, so it's like a.
Oh.
Can you explain saw better than I can explain anything?
Just like something that tortures someone.
Aaron, I want to hear you try.
Oh,
Okay.
it's like how to like a good torture method.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's like a torture, yeah, but it's overly complicated.
Like an overly complicated torture slash.
Okay.
Get out of
So-
frame. You already had your time. Ow. Okay. All right.
So I'd get someone in a room, like a dark room, and then I would get your voice on loop.
My voice. My voice on loop.
You would
That's all
what?
they can hear. And
Make them
but
listen to this podcast.
Did she say small boys on lube?
No, my
I'm
voice.
sorry.
That's worse than
You would-
mine. Yeah, she
Like
wins.
Aaron. My voice. Yeah, just put him in a room and make him listen to the Juicebox Squadcast.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Pretty good.
thank you.
If I... Yeah, you guys kind of blew
Carter.
up my saw trap. Oh, no. I can't even think of anything that would be worse than listening to my own voice. Actually, that'd be pretty nice for me, but... Okay, alright, next question.
No, I got a perfect one for that question.
You got one? Okay, what's your saw trap?
Alright. I'm Carter because I really can't hear myself speak. I'm gonna be honest. How the fuck do I mute him?
You have to go... Yeah, you can...
Alright, okay. So,
Wait, hold on, what is Carter doing?
I'm gonna throw a person in this giant fucking tub, and there's gonna be a bunch of cell phones.
Okay.
And they're all gonna have all of the worst tweets you could ever think of. But this person is only gonna be in their underwear. And they have to reach down through all the phones and touch one button. It's gift free.
Wait, okay,
And that's
so
it.
You've got a bathtub full of smartphones?
Of phones with preset with the worst things you could ever tweet. And this person is in their underwear and they have to move around with the cell phones and try to touch a button at the bottom. I got this idea from a fucking video I saw, but it's basically a little different.
Oh,
Damn.
Alright, next question.
Okay, fair enough.
That sounded better in my head.
No, I get what you're saying though. All right, so
I'm gonna try to meet
now
this kid.
this one, number 2, Romero, if you know what that is, that question. I'm gonna ask McBig here first. How hot does a girl have to be for you to let her spit in your mouth?
Not particularly.
You let anybody spit in your mouth?
Not anyone. They just don't have to
You let
be
me?
particular. Yeah, there we go. They just don't have to be particularly attractive.
Such a gentleman.
So it's a bar. It's just a low bar.
I can't wait to go to Hutch and just see you. And just
I'm
spit
leaving.
on
This
you.
is my last day. I'll be.
Well, I can drive there.
I'm not gonna
Don't
be
wait
here.
up.
I live in.
Wait up for me,
Don't
cutie.
dox yourself so Romero can spit in your mouth.
My address. Is, I'm
Your
kidding.
shirt is Hutchinson.
Okay. Louise.
Yeah.
How hot does a guy have to be for you to let him spit in your mouth?
It's a loaded question.
I have 2 people filming me behind the camera.
What?
2 people.
Who would do that?
I think as long as he is called Carson Turpin.
We've got multiple cameras here.
And he can spit in my mouth.
As long as he's cold and what?
As long as he's called Chuck. That's yeah.
So
Oh,
Chuck
okay.
Mangione, the jazz player, Chuck Larson, Chuck
My
E.
woman.
Cheese,
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, just any of these Chucks.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
But particularly the Chuck that was on the Juicebox Squadcast. There you go.
The what?
All things aside.
All
Not
things
like-
held liable to CC's Bakery.
Louis, it's not like Megan Fox.
No, some people in this room have pretty fucking high standards.
Like me.
Okay, very impressive.
What's the next
I don't
question?
know about your option, but or anybody's. But Romero, what about you?
Let me see.
Aaron's
I don't know, like
that's the
after
only
like
person.
2 minutes of kissing, I'd let it happen.
What'd you say?
After like 2 minutes of kissing, I'd let anyone do it. I'm fucking.
2 minutes of
It's
kissing.
saliva. What's
You
the
hear
worst
that?
that can happen?
Alright. What's
Okay,
the
let's-
worst name you can give a female?
Aaron Geisinger.
Thanks.
Do you mean like? What do you mean give to them?
Like gonorrhea?
No,
You can't give
like-
it.
What?
Your
Like a
partner
physical
gives birth to
object?
a girl.
Oh, okay, I see now. Yeah, no, still Aaron Geisinger.
That hurts.
Pretty good one.
What about you, Louise?
Probably the same. Aaron
Damn.
Geisinger would not
Damn.
be
Whoa,
You
whoa. Aaron slander.
It went from Britney
Classic
slander to
podcast.
Aaron slander. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of one. You guys killed me again. Stabbed me. I heard stabbing's pretty big in England, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we're like, we can't have guns, so people turn to knives.
Would a fully automatic knife launcher be legal technically?
Yeah, is a ballistic knife legal?
Well, 'cause-
Pardon?
Yeah, what is the most
Ballistic
effective
knife?
knife in England to use?
Is there like a preferred knife?
Do they all have like?
Like a machete.
Dude, holy shit!
There's no way you walk
Machetes
around with
in
England
that?
with a fucking
Well,
machete.
like, so you have to be 25 to buy a knife in England.
I think
Holy
you're 18.
shit.
And also in Texas,
18
it's
to buy a
open
gun
carry
here,
on
what the
swords. That is a
Open
thing.
to carry on swords.
So if
Okay,
you
it's-
really want to hold a sword in public, just come to Texas.
So like you're walking through England and you look at some old ass dude with like a machete just like on his fucking hip.
Oh,
Can you actually see that shit or what?
no, but like people will carry knives. Like you guys carry guns. It's like a way of defense.
Oh fuck.
Okay, it sounds like a bigger deal than like most people in America carry like pocket knives. Like
You
you
see,
have
that
to be
wouldn't
25 to.
I know a boy that got expelled for having a butter knife in his bag,
Really?
and he got like kicked
What
out
the
of
hell?
school.
A butter knife.
That's unfortunate.
Deadly fucking weapons.
They're like
Because
dragged.
that's because knife crime is so bad in England.
Imagine
That was
getting
just a
thrown
joke,
by
I'll be honest.
Why not?
I don't know.
Stabs
He
somebody.
came to our school. He didn't get kicked out of my school.
Time I dropped toast on my homework, or on like my whole folder. So like for the rest of the year, everything I turned in had butter on it.
Jesus.
I've done that with coffee.
Wait, so is that like if butter knives are like weapons?
Yeah.
Do you go to the store to buy like silverware sets
Plastic
and the knife is
utensils?
just missing?
No.
Okay.
Wait, dude,
But
like
you
yeah,
gotta
like in
be a
plastic
certain
utensils.
age to buy it. Or like like kitchen knives.
Okay.
That you can't buy like those underage.
What the fuck is
It's
wrong with
like I
England?
got asked for my ID for buying like glue. People like to sniff it.
Okay, yes. Sniffing glue
Oh.
is like
They ID'd me
Well,
when
my
I tried to
mum's
buy
a
a sword.
teacher. That's what I had to do. Buy glue, like just like this.
he's sniffing like the Elmer's like the
Elmer's?
stick glue. just trying to feel something.
School's getting too good.
All right. So this one's specifically for Louise. As a person from England, what was your first language?
You know, it's embarrassing the amount of times I've been asked this in this country.
Oh, I know. I had
My
to ask
first
it for-
language is in English. We speak English in England.
Doesn't make sense.
No, it comes to a shock to some
Same shit,
people.
different name.
Especially Hutch Duco drag team. But it's okay. But I speak English. Sometimes I question the amount of times I've been asked it, but
It's honestly like, isn't the word English, doesn't it come partially from the name England?
Anglo-Saxon.
No, that you take
well, you
that,
would have
but-
thought
yeah,
that like that
it's-
makes too much sense
Right,
for
yeah.
people to.
Actually,
Okay, yeah.
You are also
Because America is the only country that speaks English, right?
I speak American.
we in
Brother.
I speak American, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
What you gonna do, brother?
What do you
What was that
speak,
one?
Anglo-Saxon, brother?
Did Hulk Hogan ever have like a slogan?
He had a
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
Brother.
So I am a Hulk Hogan historian, actually.
No, he really is.
So it started off with Hulkamania's Running Wild.
Oh, yeah.
Then there was Hulk Rules. That was for a while. Then I don't remember what. Then he became Hollywood Hulk Hogan for a while. I don't remember what that was, but then he retired, came back when he was way too old to be wrestling, and put Hulk Still Rules on all of his bandanas. And he was so old. He should not have been wrestling.
Dude,
Then he said the N word and.
oh, wait, he said the N word?
Yeah, he was like, because
Holy shit.
his
so
daughter
old,
started
what the
dating a
fuck?
black guy, so he's in an interview and he's like, "Oh, you don't want your daughter bringing home the," and he said the N word. It's like,
Holy
what
shit.
are you doing?
Was it like a live interview or what?
Yeah, this was all on live. Or I don't think it was
Oh.
live, but it was an interview with a magazine, and it's just, why the fuck did you say that?
It's like that one Duck Dynasty. The old guy, he said like bestiality and Christianity were like the same thing, and he said the N word multiple times in an
I
interview,
remember
and the
this.
show got canceled. Oh fuck! Fucking old people.
Dude, I think just the WWE just once you do it long enough, I think you just become racist.
You said
Honestly,
the
yeah.
people on the
If
Duck
you-
Dynasty
alright.
were in WWE.
I wouldn't doubt it.
WWE Dynasty.
They seem like old wrestlers. They either die when they're 40 or just become really racist.
The Undertaker
simple
hasn't been
fate.
racist yet, but like it'd be pretty cool if he was. I'll be honest. He was like a childhood icon.
Alright. Over under. The Undertaker says the N word on national television in 5 years. Over under.
Oh, is he still wrestling?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he is.
I think he just retired for like the 4th time.
Again?
I was actually at the wrestling event when the Undertaker came out of retirement for the 2nd time. That was pretty
Because
cool.
I don't remember if he was in WrestleMania this year. But I'm guessing I'm like over 5 years. He'll say the N word. He's still got some fame. Still in his prime.
I think he'll be done wrestling within like 2 years, and then I think he'll
Yeah.
say the N word in 4.
Or just give up and just be like, fuck it. Pretty based. All right. Enough N word talk. Let's get down to the question.
Now let's say it.
No. Timestamp.
Carter will say it.
That's why Carter's mute. Okay.
Carter's gonna get
alright.
robbed at the restaurant.
Dude, what if a robbery started back there? We'd just be talking, just like somebody's waving a gun at Carter.
What? Goose?
You ever strangle a goose?
Andrew, have you ever killed a goose?
Romero,
Oh,
how did you
God.
know?
Well, like I have a friend that actually did that when he was younger.
Go ahead.
When he
We
used to
have
go
a
to a
friend
park,
that
that when they
there
were
was a
20.
goose that bored everyone. So he
Okay.
strangled the goose, and everyone just celebrated. And he never lets it down.
That sounds
Okay.
like somebody I know.
Our team was really dumb. So one day, I don't know how, they'd been doing this for quite a while before I had ever joined. But one day I'm walking to breakfast, I'm really hungover, and this car pulls up next to me, and I don't even see who's in it. I just hear, "Hey, you want to go shoot some geese?" And then I look closer, and it's one of my teammates, and like there's 4 of them in the car. So then we drive to like this dirt road. There's houses like all around it, and we got a gun, and we're just driving through downtown Hutch to get to the dirt road, and there's a shotgun in the seat next to me, and I'm like, I'm gonna die here today. But anyway, so we get to the dirt road and we see some geese and we're like, shoot them! So we give it to our Kenyan guy and he starts shooting out the window, but he didn't hit anything. So eventually, like, we got impatient and we go to the local park and there's geese everywhere. And we got this gun and we're like walking down to the river and one of them like we shoot a goose and it can't move, but it's floating down the river. So we get one of the guys who was kind of stupid and we're like, hey, go get the goose. It's like 40 degrees. So we have him jump in the river and he like swims out to the goose and he gets to it and it's still alive. So it starts like fighting him. So he's like swimming through this river and it's so cold and he's just fighting this goose and he kills it. He does kill the goose and then swims back to shore and he's like shaking because he's so cold. And he's like, guys, I got it. And we're like, yeah. And then we went, just put it back into the Chevy Malibu and drove back to the apartments and invited the whole team down, had a good old team dinner.
There's no fucking way.
Skinned it, it was really nice. And then they're like, here, they put the rest of the body that we weren't eating into a trash bag. And they're like, Andrew, go throw this away. And I'm like, got it. So I have this like trash bag that's dripping blood, and I'm like walking out, throwing it in the dumpster, and then one of their neighbors steps out of the door, and they're like, "Hey, Andrew!" And I'm like, "Oh, hello!" Like, what's in the bag? Because they thought it was just beer cans, because that's usually what it is. I'm like, "Oh, it's nothing," and I threw it into the dumpster. There's just this loud thunk. That is not beer cans.
Like a wet slap.
Yeah. And then
Fucking metal.
the girl that saw me outside, I had class with her the next day. I'm like, she's like, what was in that bag? And I'm like, Goose.
It's the most fucking American thing I've heard.
Oh yeah.
Did you go
that
to a
lot of
park and
times. We did that so many times. We had like
Oh,
3 or
God.
4 team dinners of just Goose. And that's not even counting all the ones where we didn't kill one. Like, we failed a lot. Somehow we didn't get arrested. And if anyone asked this, I made all this up. This didn't happen, so I can't be
Yeah,
legally
all characters and
responsible.
people are
All things
fictional.
held
None of it is
liable,
related.
CC's Bakery.
Yeah, this didn't happen.
This is all work of art.
I just said 5 different crimes.
What about
I
you,
am in
Louise?
public. No,
I
it's not
honestly,
real.
Aaron, don't have anything to talk
Good.
about.
I'm glad that some people live good lives. I'm just kidding. All right. So that was question number 5. Question number 6. What crime would you be arrested for? How about you?
Probably killing a fucking goose.
Yeah,
Probably
I think
everything
that's
that he
the
just
most
said.
obvious
Well,
one.
the last time we did it, it was frozen. We had a meet in like 2 days, and we the whole pond was frozen, and all like these ducks are huddled in the middle trying to get warm. So we only have like 2 shots left in our 22. We hit one, but it's a fucking 22, so it doesn't do anything. So we're like, all right, we have a plan. Andrew, you're gonna crawl over the ice, scare them to the other side, and then the rest of the team is gonna corner them. So I step on the ice and immediately fall through. Fortunately, it's like 2 feet deep, so I'm fine. But I'm having to like break through the ice and just walk forward. And I figured out I can take the broken ice pieces and throw them at the ducks. So I'm breaking ice, throwing it, breaking ice, throwing it, and then eventually get close enough, and all the ducks just take off to the other side. And then I watch my idiot teammates get outmaneuvered by a bunch of ducks, and they all run back onto the pond. And I'm like, guys, I'm so cold because I've stopped. Like, I was shivering because it was cold. By this point, I have stopped shivering. So I'm like, okay, guys, can I get out of the water now? And they're like, yeah, go
It's
ahead.
better to have a therapy.
Yeah, so that was the one I was most directly involved in. It was worse the next day because we drove past and there's like a cop car sitting by the pond and there's all these like mortified ducks on it and all the ice is broken and there's tire tracks leading up to the pond that's well off the road. And they probably found the bullet shells. We really didn't cover our tracks very well. That was the one I had the most to do with, and also the one we did the worst job at, so.
Once again, we must state this is fake.
This is fake.
Yeah, this is a made-up
All
story.
things
None of
held
this
liable.
happened.
All things held
Our,
liable
po-
to CC's
our
Bakery.
podcast host
This was a
has
dream I had
schizophrenia.
once.
He was off his meds.
What about you, Louise? See, I think you get arrested for stabbing.
Wait, Louise, would you go to prison, like, if you had a butter knife? Is that your answer?
No, like that's a little far-fetched. It's
So-
like if I actually stabbed someone, then yeah, I would probably go to prison.
Can you stab me so I don't have to talk to Aaron anymore?
Damn.
Oh, wait, sorry to interrupt. Aaron, can you unmute Carter?
Oh, okay. Is Carter done
He's
now?
done cleaning. Yeah, he's done.
Yes. Hold on. Oh, shit.
Aaron, are these your friends from
Yes.
school?
Uh-huh.
We don't know him. He made us get on here. Carter,
Yeah,
you
no,
can
he
speak
made
now.
me do the
Honestly,
same as
I've
well.
never met Aaron in my entire life.
Yeah, consider yourself lucky.
Wow. Ouch.
Aaron Slander, let's go.
Aaron
I like this guy.
No, legitimately, Louise, what crime would you get arrested for?
I don't know. I'm pretty well behaved. I think.
Ooh,
I don't know about that.
Just anything.
Just anything.
You ever stolen a traffic cone or a street
No.
sign?
No.
I seem to remember a certain cone being in my parking spot. Do you have anything to do with that?
Yeah, well,
Hmm?
if I move it on the same premises, it's not like it's stealing, it's
I
just
think it's.
altering its position.
I did that with the mailbox.
I think that's the same thing.
No, I was going to say
Oh.
it's a little different.
Once
Did that
again,
with
that
a
story's
child?
not real. I did it with my car.
Probably like underage drinking because your guys' drinking age is so freaking high out here.
Not for me. I guess it is still the same age, but I'm legal for it. I can drink. So get fucked, everyone else.
My man.
My man. Wonderful. Okay. All right. What do you think will end the human race?
Get enough people on this podcast, and that'll probably do it.
They just want to end it like afterwards. For me, it probably I don't. It can't really be occupation because we still have lots of room.
Oh, you mean
Maybe
overpopulation?
We said at the same time.
like you know how like in some dystopian movies they have like giant buildings with like small little blocks for houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like it's not really close to us, so that wouldn't really be a problem. I'd say maybe food or water.
That would do it. But like, we've got the ocean. We've got plenty of water.
Yeah, but it takes so long to filter it. It's not just like you pump a fucking filter in the ocean and get
Evolved to
water.
drink salt water.
I mean, if you drink enough of it.
No, I do more like that.
Have you tried it, Romero? No.
No.
Exactly. You know nothing. What do you
Alright,
think,
what about
Louise?
you guys?
I think if you get enough women going through menopause to get into power, I think they would just kill the full population.
If they get early menopause,
That's an answer.
That is an answer. Yeah, I gotta unload that.
Am I wrong? Like, take your mother's angriest moments.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, but no, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying your own mothers are going through menopause, but I'm saying, like, it's going to be pretty close to the amount of rage they're going through. And I think give them enough power.
So Louise is a feminist
No,
to
I'm
a certain
not.
degree, but
Yeah.
then says enough women on menopause in power would end the human race.
Menopause?
You're
All right, we have a question from the back. What is menopause? Louise,
Why am I answering?
I don't know. Look it up on Google. Look it up.
No, so Carson, it's when like a female like kind of ends her period. So there becomes a time where she doesn't have a period anymore.
Would you be like thankful for that? You're like, yeah, someone has to go through that pain anymore. It fucks up your body, though.
And
That's
your
an issue.
emotions.
We're learning today.
Can you skip to the part where we kiss?
Yeah.
Aaron?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do they know
Women in
about that?
menopause? No, we just
No.
fuck the homies.
Women? No, we just fuck the homies.
We somehow asexually reproduce.
Yeah, I reproduced through what's it called?
Asexual.
No, like
Mitosis?
mitosis. There we go.
Biology, it's a tough subject.
Shut up. Did really
Oh,
well.
Okay,
what's your
alright.
answer?
Oh,
I don't think
my
she
answer?
answered.
I don't know. Honestly, I want to say nuclear war, but I feel like we could survive that. Maybe.
It's not realistic.
If you're like in South America, yeah, because they don't have shit down there.
No, but I feel like one of our countries would try to like build a base down there because they're like, oh, there's nothing down there. They're not going to nuke it.
That's what Germany did. Yeah.
Exactly. So it would get nuked anyway. I think I don't know.
Disease.
Famine, disease. Yeah, okay, those are valid answers.
I think whatever, like, it would be a mix of, like, war, famine, and disease.
And dinosaurs.
Asteroid.
Dinosaurs.
Because
Jurassic
somebody's gonna try
Park.
some...
Climate change.
Climate change.
Okay, yeah. Well, I feel like nuclear war would bring on, like, an instant climate change. It would be like...
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be ideal.
I
for
think
the
if you had like
environment.
a world war big enough,
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah,
I mean, imagine a
Big-
war on, like,
yeah.
the scale of World War II, but with the technology
yeah.
of now. Probably wouldn't be great.
I
like you
feel
can
like-
just like fuck up and just like kill everyone.
Alright. Quiet! I can hear you on the mics.
Your mother.
Focus on making your podcast funnier, bro.
Ooh, Aaron slander.
I'll ignore
Cool.
that! But... Okay. What was I was thinking about something. Damn, I had like an answer. Oh, I thought it was... I think if we had like a world war now, it would be basically just like a Cuban Missile Crisis again, except everybody would be doing it. Like, oh, you
Nah,
got a
it'd just
nuke,
be
I got a
China,
bigger
just-
one. And then
China would just fuck us over.
How?
What, China?
Yeah, how?
Have you seen them?
Have you seen us?
I mean, we're pretty fat, so not really.
No, you can't talk about the general population as the military.
I'm so lost.
China's population and military,
Where did we go?
it's doing pretty solid.
So is ours.
Question mark? Look at, like, the military budget, though. We're, like, well over double the second place country.
Which probably the second place would be China.
Yeah. I think
Oh,
China's
wait.
second.
Alright, I'll be back.
Bye.
Okay.
Mexico.
Alright, next question. So, this one's for Louise. What do you think of the socio-economic status of England, and how does it rival that of Great Britain?
It's like my grandparents again. When they met Louise, it was just that the entire
Are
time.
you serious?
It got to the point where Louise is just making shit up, and, like, they're just like, oh, that's really interesting.
Romero, did you hear that question?
Oh.
Something about England and Britain.
Yes. So what is
Nice.
the socio-economic status of England?
Yeah, what do you think of the euro dollar? What is your thought on
This,
that?
this big.
So I think approximately $1 is 1.24/3 pounds.
What is your thought on rich homes being bought by outside people with no one to live in, so your economy is just ass? What is your thought by that?
What's that
I saw a
mean?
video
What are
about
you
this.
talking about?
It's okay, so there's like a bunch of rich houses in England, but no one fucking lives there because the people from like outside of England buy them as like tax write-offs or some shit. So it makes it so like there is no livable space in England, and all the prices just go higher on rent and like inflation, and the only people that actually have to pay for it are like the middle class, while the rich just feed off that free property that no one lives on. And it all has to do with like the euro dollar or some shit.
It's actually interesting. I want to look into this now.
I'll send you the video.
How?
Yeah, wait.
What?
It was just like England's economy is basically ass. That's all it was.
Damn, you're gonna take that slander, Louise?
What are you gonna say about
Actually,
Mexico?
would you get
huh?
offended if somebody called your economy ass? Yo, America's economy sucks.
Like,
Yeah,
I
even though you
don't,
still don't live there.
I don't due to the economy. Like, you only start paying taxes when you earn so much money a year, and when you're over 18.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, not everybody has to pay if you
No.
don't make enough? Ah.
Must be nice.
It is.
What?
God, I hate the British.
Man, I hate the federal government.
Let's end the government.
Just no more governments.
Yeah, I think
Stick
that's
it
a
to
good
the
idea.
man.
The Second American Revolution, except this time, instead of establishing a government, we are getting rid of the government.
He established it.
Are you
Do you have
talking
any questions about munching?
Munging?
If you ask a single fucking question about munching, I am leaving.
What is munching?
No.
Munging. Carter, you know what
Munging?
munging is, right?
What?
You know what munging is,
I
right?
swear to God, I'm going to leave.
Is that like eating out?
No, munging.
What the fuck is munching?
Aaron, do you have any questions about that?
No, I actually don't. I did have
Is
one.
this some white person thing?
No. No. Do not
This is what Aaron does in his spare
No,
time.
Carter was the one who told me about munging.
Richie? When the fuck?
Why would you listen to him?
I don't have a choice sometimes. I can't believe Carter doesn't remember munging.
What the fuck is munging, brother?
You
He was
know
probably
it, bro.
drunk when he said it.
No, he wasn't
Yeah,
drunk. He was in band class in
He was probably drunk.
freshman year.
Probably drunk.
What is it? Using
Probably.
it's probably something with the fucking Fermunda cheese.
No, it's not. Hold on.
Are you sure?
Hold on.
Oh, is it that
Wait,
one
don't
thing
read
you
it
say
out
every
loud.
time?
Aaron, I swear to God, if you read it.
No, I'm not gonna read
No,
it.
okay, that's not. No, I know what
I'll
you're
just
talking
look
about
it up real
now. I know what he's talking about.
Do
But
you
no,
know
no,
what I'm
no.
talking
I
about?
hate it.
Yeah,
My
let's skip
life
it.
has
Let's
been
skip
so
it.
much worse ever since I learned what it was.
What is it, Romero?
I always forget it, but then Aaron brings it up one time, and I just fucking remember it.
Carter,
No, we're not.
I sent you on Snapchat what it is. You've told
Let's
me
go to the
Yeah,
next
I
question.
remember that. I remember that.
Next,
So there's
next
no
question.
I do that
questions
shit.
about
I do that shit all the time.
He does it with the geese.
No! No, that's crossing lines. Okay. So next question. What is the scariest thing you've ever seen or witnessed? Don't say munging.
Aaron's podcast.
That's what I was gonna say, yeah.
My man.
Louise, what about you?
Just seeing Aaron on a day-to-day life.
Thank you.
The one time it was 2 in the morning and I woke up. I'm like, oh, I gotta rock a piss. So I get up to do so. And Aaron's already in there, brushing his teeth or whatever. I'm like, fuck. Now I have to look at him.
I have to deal with him.
This is a terrible day. Next
There
question.
was one time I was I was putting a hoodie on in my living room at 5 in the morning, getting ready for work. And as soon as I slip it on, everything flashes white and I see someone in the hallway. And when the hoodie fully goes on, everything goes dark. And I just start freaking the fuck out because I swear someone was just staring at me. And then there was another time I was playing my Xbox, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw this 7-foot guy, his arms crossed, just staring at me on the couch. Just I don't know why the fuck I saw this guy, but when I turned over, there was no one there.
Oh.
Shit.
And then one night at 2 a.m., I heard footsteps down the hallway, going back and forth. And then 2 minutes later, my little sister comes in and she asks us if we heard the footsteps. And then she leaves.
Jesus.
I think you need a new house.
Yeah.
Probably, I'm not gonna
Spread
lie.
it down.
Yeah.
I was in my house one time and a window, like, it sounded like a window shattered or somebody, like, threw a brick through a window and, like, everybody in my house heard it. So we all, like, sprinted to the other side and the window was fine. Like, nothing broke. It was just loud shattering.
Yeah, that was
Whoa.
I did that.
You did that.
There were goose at the window.
Fucking goose. Recurring.
Happy Thanksgiving. Drunk as hell, throwing geese around.
Dead geese. Or live geese. Whichever you can throw around more effectively. Okay. Alright. This is for Louise. Is it true that light switches are called flippy floppy willy whoppers?
That is not true.
So what do you guys call them?
Light switches. I'm not retarded.
What do you call televisions? You call them tellies, right?
Oh yeah.
What about shopping carts?
Trolleys.
what
about cigars?
Cigarette. Oh no, cigars.
What about cigarettes?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes?
Or like fags.
Fags, there it is.
She said it.
We got her to say it. Nice. No, I'm just kidding.
Legally, she can.
Aaron, what's your home address?
Wow.
Yeah, let's leak Aaron's address.
What's your social security number?
What's your IP?
If your bank account was the same number as your social or security number, how much money would you have?
What were you doing on 9/11?
What's your mom's number?
Fuck.
Aaron, we're interviewing you now.
Yeah.
This is my
We're
podcast.
gathering intelligence.
Okay. All right. Next question. This one's also to Louise, but I think this is like the last Louise-oriented one.
Thank you.
Thank God.
Do you enjoy spotted dick?
Aaron, what the fuck?
No, it's so.
That's what I thought too.
See?
Man.
Food.
You guys think I'm
What?
stupid, but spotted dick is a real thing.
Yeah. No, it's like a food to eat.
You don't? It looked pretty. I thought it looked pretty good.
I've never had it before.
Oh.
Do you unironically actually eat like beans on top of bread every
Eat on
breakfast?
toast? No.
Yeah.
Like everyone shits on it here, but no one really knows what it's like. And it's not like the beans you have here. It's a different kind of beans, and it's nice. And I don't care what anyone here says. It is.
That's gross.
What is your favorite British like thing that you guys have back there?
Afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? You laughed at that and not spotted dick?
No, he laughed at spotted dick. As
Aaron, we're mature. We don't laugh at penis or dick anymore. We're men.
Right.
We're grown.
Right. Okay. Next question. What is the worst injury you've ever gotten, and how did you get it?
I have like a 6-way tie. There was the 4 times I dislocated my shoulder, or the 2 times. No, that's just one injury. I dislocated my elbow and broke it at the same time, and that was pretty much the same thing. But I've done that a lot. I guess the first one was the worst because that did require surgery, but you know.
How did it happen? Did it just...
Oh god, it was stupid. So I was 6, and I was really scared of going across the monkey bars. But my dad's like, "Come on, Andrew, you can do it." So I tried it, and I got really scared, and I fell off, but I tried to land on like the swing, but the swing wasn't that solid, unfortunately. So I land on it and go whoop, and land on my elbow. I'm like, ow. So then they take me to the hospital. They're like, oh, it's broken. Here's a cast. Have fun. Go away. So then they took off the cast, and it was like, oh, that's normal, sweet. It's not normal. It doesn't move anymore. That's a problem. So they send me to physical therapy, and they're like pushing on my arm, and they're like, dude, this is fucked. So we go to a different doctor, and they're like, oh, it was never broken at all. It was dislocated. So you've had a dislocated elbow for about a month now. You want to have surgery? So yeah, I had surgery, and now I have no use in this arm anymore. It doesn't even straighten. I also can't move my wrist. So like, if you see it on the camera, so like this motion, I cannot do that in my right arm anymore.
There's no way. Nah, you're faking that shit,
No,
man.
No, that's real.
There's no way.
Would you lift it?
Nah.
Okay, so this is as high as this arm goes. Like I can't put it any higher. For reference.
Nah. Aaron, break his arm up. Break it.
I'm not gonna break his arm.
I want to see that shit.
Try to turn my wrist. Here, try it.
Like,
Turn his wrist.
no, it doesn't turn. It stops there. Like,
Oh.
stops there, yeah.
So yeah, that's that. That's my worst injury.
How about you, Louise?
I once fractured my foot. But, in all fairness, the trainers thought it was plantar fasciitis. You know that thing that old people get under your foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that. It was a stress fracture, and I ran on it and cried.
That's good.
Fair enough.
Damn. That's crazy. Okay.
What do you think? Meryl, what about you?
When I was little, I felt like on those like, okay, so horses have like these salt blocks that they lick for some
Right.
fucking reason, and I was running around one day and I slipped and my chin just fell directly on it,
Ooh.
and it just cut wide open.
Sounds hot.
I don't remember for how long it was bleeding, but like now I just have a scar there.
Damn.
Other than that, nothing really major.
What about you, Carl?
Right.
What's that?
Your worst injury?
I don't know. I almost cut this finger off, my middle one. I was outside in the woods chopping firewood, as young rowdy boys do.
As men
And
do,
I-
indeed.
I missed the thing I was hitting, and I just fucking went straight in my finger,
Ouch.
Damn.
right into that bitch.
Shit.
It's fun.
Carter shot me once.
Actually,
Fucking hell.
Okay, to be fair, it wasn't with a
Actually,
BB gun, but at first I did not think it was a BB gun.
I would like to shoot you.
Thanks. I legit almost like freaked out, like almost had a heart attack. I thought a bullet, like I heard the shot, and I felt something hit my stomach, so I was like, I'm dead. It's over.
You just accept it.
Yeah,
No
it were
fucking
that
second
easy.
thought.
Um,
It's just like Carter fucking killed me.
yeah, Carter took my life once. That was cool. No. I mean, I don't think I've had any like serious physical injuries, but my appendix, I don't have one anymore because of this.
Idiot.
Same.
It was bursting.
Shut up,
right?
Carter.
Like, it was in the process of bursting, and
I only talk to people who have appendixes, so
fuck you. No. I think it was like just one day in high school. I came there and I have like an abdominal pain right here, and I'm like, oh, it's nothing really, no problem. So then,
Yeah, you
I
can.
just- what?
Was your pain like you couldn't stand up straight and you were just like crippled kind of?
Later, but like at first it was just like, this kind of sucks, and I just kept like going to school, doing everything else, going to band, going to everything else. And then in German class, I was like, wow, it really hurts. Like, I think I ate something just not agreeing with me. And then I walked home. Like, I was like, I'm not going to go to weights today. I just go home. So I walk home, and then when I get home, yeah, it's to that point. I couldn't stand up, and my mom's like, here, take an Advil. It'll be fine. And it was for a little bit. And then it wasn't. I woke up at midnight. I was like, oh, just like screaming. Not good. And then when we went to the hospital, the doctor was like, yeah, his appendix is like really close to bursting. And they're like,
Can't that like kill you?
yeah, it can kill you, yeah. And so
Yeah, if you don't take it out.
Good shit.
We're so close.
Oh man.
Can't give me that. Easy.
Only his
So
car
great
broke
with
down on the way there.
No, I walked. Oh, because yeah.
Did you celebrate with some garlic knots?
Okay.
Get it?
That's a good point. That's a good point. I forgot about that. So,
I haven't.
I've
So have you died at garlic knots?
I've had some pretty bad, just like chronic gastric reflux.
Can't choose food properly.
It's
Yeah.
really funny.
I can't swallow things without like chasing it down with like half a water bottle.
Pretty gay.
We've learned that
Thanks.
the hard way, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, actually, it had happened 3 times before with steak. Like, chunks of steak, like this big for the camera, got stuck in my esophagus, and I had to go to the emergency room, and they had to, like, stick a scope down and just, like, push it all the way down. And,
That's not how we
like,
got it the first time.
it would happen.
You know, Aaron?
Fuck you. But yeah, so like it would happen at like 9 o'clock, sometimes 11 o'clock because I eat late, and then we're just it. So when it gets stuck, your body tries to swallow it and spit it out at the same time. So you end up just throwing up like large amounts of just like stomach acid,
Disgusting.
stuff like that. Yeah, it's gross. And
Imagining eating dinner.
yeah, no,
Over
that's
the
what
table.
happens. I just like stand up, go to the sink, and then I'm like, I like tell my mom, I'm like, it didn't go down. It didn't go down. And then just I run to the bathroom like, yeah, so it's super fun. But the garlic knot that they're talking about, this was the 4th instance of this happening. I ordered some Papa John's. I've got like 3 dudes in my room. We're playing Xbox. It's awesome.
Good.
Having a great
You
time.
had 3
Thanks.
dudes in you?
Thanks.
Heyo.
Yes. Yeah. Gay
Heyo.
jokes. Yeah. Here we go.
One
Thank
for each
you.
Yeah,
hole.
Thank you. Fill it in.
Ben boy looking ass.
Thank you. Fill it in. But anyway.
Fill you in.
Thank you. There's more. But yeah, no. So I ordered garlic knots. They're good, right? Papa John's garlic knots, unbeatable. So then I take one bite, and it doesn't go down. So I sprint to the bathroom, and I'm like, no, and so I start throwing up pretty violently. And then the people in my room are just like sitting there questioning because I just ran out unspoken, and yeah, then I called Simon, the other RA, and I was like, I'm going to the hospital. And drove myself to the hospital, throwing up out of the window. Like, I stopped every, like, block and a half just to, like, ugh! Yeah, it was great. I saw one of our other teammates there. That was cool. But she wasn't there for me.
Alright. Get fucked,
Good stuff.
nerd. Alright.
Thanks.
Next question.
Next question. Get fucked, nerd. For $1,000, what's the worst thing you would do?
Aaron, I would do horrible things for $2.
Dude, same.
I've done horrible
Dude,
things.
I'd do-
actually.
Honestly.
You don't even have to pay me.
I would do unspeakable things for $1,000.
I punch a 10-year-old for $2.
Dude, I would do unfathomable things for a fucking high five.
Or a Klondike bar.
Not even that, just like a crisp high five. You give me that, I'll slaughter a fucking African village, bro.
I bet you for
$10,
a thumbs up, I'd shoot a
the
fucking goose.
entire West Coast is gone.
All of
God.
California just exterminated. We've been doing us a favor, not gonna lie.
Actually,
I'll
fuck
do
it.
two.
More the Midwest. Let's do the Midwest.
Not the East Coast though.
Not the
Not
East
the
Coast.
East Coast.
We're saving the East Coast. That's all we need.
Oh, so you're a big East Coast guy.
Big East Coast guy.
Gotcha. Wow. Okay.
What about Louise? What would she do
Yeah,
for
Louise, what's the
$1,000?
worst thing you would do for $1,000?
Carry a butter knife?
Stab someone.
There's
maybe?
no way that's fucking real.
Like the absolute worst.
For $1,000.
Anything you could think of.
1,000 big old buckaroos.
Okay, I think the worst thing I could do is be on this podcast again. It would take about 1,000.
Oh.
Heyo! Suck it, Aaron!
Ouch.
Alright, what are you gonna say, Louise?
Yeah, what'd you
I
say?
was just saying, being Aaron's friend for 1 more year.
Whoa!
Ah.
Aaron slander.
Worse than death.
These two are great.
I wouldn't
Well.
do this for free.
I think the worst thing you could get me to do for $1,000? Go to England.
We don't want to go there.
Man, that's just not funny.
Thanks.
What is wrong with you, dude? People live
Aaron,
there.
what the
Wow.
You know what? I can't stand.
Who's wrong?
He just left.
He just left.
Carter left.
He left.
You pissed him off.
He's back. Sorry, Carter. Did I
Aaron,
offend you?
this is
Salt so much
becoming borderline a hate crime.
Oh, this is a hate crime? Yeah, yeah.
Aaron's going against the Geneva Conventions. Just saying that shit.
Oh, Carter said he would slaughter an African village. Okay.
Dude, I'd break every single thing in the Geneva Convention for
We're talking
$1,000.
about the Geneva Convention. Okay. Yeah.
Rwandan genocide.
Harder.
No, I would tell Colin I'm not a virgin.
Oh, that'd be pretty bad.
Carter and Romero, for reference, there's a guy on our team
You
who's
saw
like
Colin, totally get offended.
By-
Yeah.
by the Bible
We just
every
have to
single
make that
day.
excuse to walk away.
That was weird.
Like, and he's super.
Carson and Andrew hugging to make me jealous.
Yeah. I had my arm around Carson, and
Colin didn't like that.
Colin's excuse was so lame. Because like, I've got my arm around Carson, and Colin's like, "Oh, I told someone I'd talk to him after the race, and I don't want to keep him waiting, so I'm gonna leave." And then he just walked away. I haven't seen him since. So
Damn,
Yeah,
Carter, that's Yu-Gi-Oh
Colin's
cards.
very sheltered.
$10 and I will have sex with you in front of Colin.
Oh
Oh,
my god!
Aaron, 5 bucks and I'll drive down and kiss you right in front of him.
Oh my god!
50.
I'll give you a hand job. in front of him.
$50
We'll just
for
go to
sex
the-
in front of Colin
Like,
with a man.
hey, coach
Not
needs
sexy,
you in the
but-
coach's office, and then he opens the door and we're just having sex.
And coach has to like know about
Someone has to make sure coach doesn't walk in.
Wow, this guy interesting.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? Oh,
Dude, he'd probably have a heart attack and die.
You'd have a
He's like-
aneurysm.
He's like, you guys stretching or what? What if he joins
oh,
you?
you guys doing a
Just
little
saying.
bit of AR?
What?
He might not know what
Hey,
sex
no,
is. right?
Romero, what the?
A little bit of teamwork. Seduce Colin. You have the hair, you have the body. Just shave and you'll be good.
Aaron, catfishing.
Yeah, yeah.
Fish Colin.
Shave your ass
Yeah,
and have a
would
picture.
that would take $1,000.
First
Yeah.
thing we need to do is convince Colin to download Tinder.
How do you
We'll
do that?
make
a shit ton of Tinder accounts.
make a shit ton of
Real-
accounts
realistic as fuck.
and just swipe.
You're gonna
Only
make
swipe right
him
on Colin.
look religious.
Christian
as
mobile.
fuck.
What about
Well,
Like-
wait, hold on.
There's Christian dating apps. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
just
am
make
like-
a
Dude, go on ChristianMingle.com.
Yeah, use
So
that.
the only way we're gonna be able to seduce Colin is by marrying him.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Aaron,
make a
marry
fake
him.
identity
I'm in it for the
this.
long haul.
We need like a whole bunch of fake identities so we can legally marry Colin, have sex, and then get $20 out of it.
This seems right to me. And then
Wow.
it cost us about 1,000.
It'll be the best $20 I've ever earned
Heyo.
at the cost of Colin's life.
At the
'Cause
cost
I
of your
don't
ass
think
is
you
getting
would
torn
marry
up.
me.
Imagine getting married and then finding out it's Aaron.
How would you get married and then find out it's me?
Because of the fake identity thing, Aaron. We've been through
Yeah.
this.
Necessity, bro.
God, Aaron, aren't you fucking paying attention?
Okay, no.
It's
but
your
like-
plan.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Everybody
Good
stop.
Lord.
Everybody quiet.
God damn.
So, like, would he not see me prior to the marriage?
No, you'd have
No.
a fake identity, you
You-
dumbass.
We're gonna make you look like a woman. So then
Yeah, we
you'll
shave
fuck
you down.
Colin,
Yeah.
and then
We
we'll
just gotta
pay you
sh-
$20.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
the amount of
Other way around,
like
though.
the amount of razors I would have to go through would be
Here, just get laser hair removal.
unbelievable.
Yeah, just do fucking
Laser hair removal, so that god,
Laser
so I can
cock
marry a
removal.
man just to catfish
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
This seems like right.
And tell your mom about it.
for $20.
Yeah, it'll be so funny.
It'll be a funny prank. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
yeah.
god, yeah. We get married and then you guys jump out like with cameras. Oh, get pranked!
You just
It's like
had
you're on
sex
pump.
with Aaron.
It's like that one show Punked.
You've been punked.
Sure,
Idiot.
I mean, Colin would have to go
You've
through
had-
years of therapy for that.
You've had premarital sex.
Yeah, bro.
I don't think years of therapy could fix that.
Nothing.
Imagine-
Colin will be like emotionally scarred for the rest of his life, but it'll be really funny.
So like
It'd be worth
Colin
it for
is-
$20 too.
Colin is
20
saying
bucks
Aaron
is
from the
20
back,
bucks.
and Aaron just turns around and he's like, "It's me."
He doesn't know any better at first.
I saw. It reminds me at the bank.
No. What?
All right, I was at the bank one time and I saw like a huge pickup truck. It had Trump flags and whatever on it, and it also said, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20." And I'm like,
My man.
I'm not a
My
woman
man.
or Christian, but $20 is $20 to seduce Colin. Wow. Okay, that wasn't even a question. Actually,
What's the next question, Aaron? Hit me.
Yeah.
Let's go now.
hey, screaming.
Andale.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
Is he okay?
yeah.
He'll be good.
Hot
Alright.
pepper.
Bunch of guys screaming. All right. So a world war
Aren't
starts,
you guys screaming? What?
and only one country survives in the end. What country do you think will be the survivor? And why would you say
Not
Europe?
Europe. Ayo.
Ew.
Well, Europe isn't a country.
Hey,
Fuck
So-
USA,
outta
baby.
here.
You know the
USA.
You know,
USA.
And then the movie Private Ryan, you know how that turned out though? Yeah, have you ever seen like the comparison?
I wouldn't say America because because the country as a whole wouldn't survive against the world.
We have like.
You told me
the military
South
budget of
America
any
will.
other country. Yeah,
You love Brazil.
Yeah, but thing is,
You
right?
wouldn't
The
have guns. How
military,
you gonna win a war, silly?
Lewis.
military are recruited from JUCOs.
Yeah, that's
Lewis,
true. We're pretty
What the
incompetent.
fuck is Brazil gonna do? What the fuck are they gonna do?
So-
Play soccer?
Football number one.
Do you remember that photo, Carter? Brazil has like the #1 highest murder, and some guy's like, Brazil #1, let's go! Because he can't fucking speak English, so he doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about.
Yeah, Brazil would not do well in a world war.
Yeah.
I would say Russia.
I don't know.
No way.
They
China.
can't even beat Ukraine very well.
Yeah, they're basically losing to Ukraine.
Look at Russia's like military history. They're just like not super good at it.
Yeah, didn't they die to the cold?
No,
No, that
the
was
only
Germany.
reason they
Germany-
fought back Germany was because of the
Germany
cold.
fought the two-front war and invaded Germany or invaded Russia in the winter.
Russia,
Like,
if you,
just-
Russia would be
dumbass
difficult to invade.
The Germans and
Sure.
No, it wouldn't. Bring fucking coats.
Just bring a
That's it,
heater.
bro.
That's why Hitler lost. Those idiots were wearing shorts. Come on.
God,
Why the
idiots.
fuck did they wear shorts? Oh, it was
What
so...
is this,
so
D-Day?
cool the whole time.
They wore shorts.
You can't win a two-front war with shorts. Come on. What the?
Is that not what you were... Never mind.
There's a
I'll be
foul in
honest.
that play. Okay. All right. Okay. Respectfully, I think it would be Iceland.
No.
Man,
What?
shut
Why
your...
not?
Name one good thing
No,
Icelanders
Ireland.
do.
The,
Dude,
Isolation.
USA would just go up there and be like, bomb their shit.
This
the
blasting
Ottoman
fortunate son.
The Ottoman.
The Ottoman Empire would survive.
The Prussia.
Russia.
Prussia.
Fuck.
Italy.
I don't think Italy would survive.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mussolini's kind of.
No, the Republic of the Congo.
Somalia.
Not like the middle.
Madagascar.
Yeah.
Anywhere in Africa.
Like to move it.
Dude, King Julian be up in that shit, be like, Mort!
Mort. Mort. The United States is sending missiles at us. We have to move it. Move it.
That'd be me, kid.
Alright, what about Australia?
Dude, I would kiss King Julian.
Kiss you.
That's a lemur.
Even better.
That is
Aaron, you not into that?
That is the most. That's if I witness it, it's animal abuse. It's the worst example I've seen, or hopefully we'll never see.
They called it animal abuse when I was with your mother last night.
Ayo! Dude, I know Aaron's mom.
Dude, same.
Yeah, so do we. We've met her a few times.
Carter,
Nice.
What?
I have. Damn it! I thought I had your mom on Snapchat, but that's Tristan's mom.
Hey, my mom is a fucking saint. You don't say anything.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Aaron?
Aaron, that's too fucking far. That's too fucking far, bro.
Alright, what's the next question?
Okay, yeah. Next question. Next question. Force one friend into a meth addiction. Who
Aaron.
will it be?
Oh,
Aaron.
Aaron,
Why?
yeah.
Aaron, just to see what would happen.
It's a social experiment, don't
That's for
worry.
shits and gigs.
So okay,
You're
so
an
now
easy
the question has turned into give Aaron a meth addiction, and now why?
Because you deserve it. No other reason.
It's a joke. It's a
The
joke.
more meth you do, the more meth is off the streets, and that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
You
On
would
God.
be a hero.
In the long
Yeah.
run, you're helping us.
Yep.
Yeah.
You would literally defeat the war on drugs.
Yeah.
By doing all the drugs.
Aaron, you're so huge that your meth tolerance would just be so high that no one would ever be able to do any meth.
Bring up some other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
And
about
we could do research projects on you as well. Like
Yeah, we could
how
do some
much meth is
experiments.
too
Yeah.
much meth before someone
I
dies?
think
We
it's
should
fun real
we should
quick.
lobotomize you. Just for fun.
Keep Aaron
Dude, I'd
in the
lobotomize
cage.
him with...
Don't give him
I was
any
going to.
food. Just
Oh,
throw him
you
some meth every night.
This is the torture.
Every
Aaron, can I
Aaron
get an
podcast.
High
That
five?
would also be
High five?
animal abuse.
Ouch.
That was good.
Hey yo.
Carter's high fiving you guys. Wow.
Oh yeah, high five, Carter.
Oh, I was getting a high five for something else I said, but I don't think the audio picked up, so...
What you said.
Next question, please. Next question.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. If you met an alien, would you keep it a secret or would you call border control?
Fuck.
I'd
Hey,
fucking...
hey. This question was just really fucked up, man.
No, it's not.
I ain't even.
Technically,
I'm not-
Technically, I have been an
Wait, I didn't
alien.
even.
Yeah, no shit you have, Carter.
Patrol.
I've slapped an alien's ass. Dude, I've slept with an alien before. That shit's
You
crazy.
did.
What?
Hey, was it cute though? Just wondering.
Do you mean Mexican?
Yeah, he means Mexican. He means me.
No,
Yeah,
I
I mean Ramiro.
I'm
No,
the
I meant
question.
Ramiro. And we let the record show that I obviously meant Ramiro.
Of course. Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go ahead, answer the question. Go ahead.
I did.
I did too.
What about you two, huh? Huh? Go ahead.
I didn't know what the question
I
is.
don't want to answer this one.
Oh, do you need me to read it again?
No, I know the question. That doesn't mean I want no comment.
Answer the question. You're living the question right now. Answer it.
It depends on what's in it for me.
What am I gonna do to you?
I don't know. Give me $10.
$1,000.
$1,000, and I won't say anything to Border Patrol.
You're gonna blackmail me.
Yeah.
Alright, what about you, Louise?
I wouldn't say anything.
Good. See that's the right answer right there. Y'all some
Yeah.
bitches, except for you.
I don't like that these things I'm saying are on the internet now. It's okay, no one's gonna watch it.
Oh,
Heyo.
wow. Juicebox Squadcast slander. All right.
It's an inside job.
All right. So, next one. Is it gay
Yes.
Oh,
to suck your own dick?
I don't think you can physically do that.
hey.
No, if you physically could.
Louise can't physically do that, you know that, right?
What?
Yes, I can.
What? What?
Yeah. Bro, I was
What the
going
fuck
to
are
say.
you talking about?
It's like 11:30. Give me a break.
Carter, what do you think?
It's kind of like masturbation with extra steps.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
so is that
Yeah,
gay?
I don't
So it's
see
not
it being
gay.
any different.
It's not really gay, no, not really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You cannot be gay and suck a few dicks. Like, what?
Yeah, just helping the homies.
Yeah, like, homie in need.
Relieving the stress.
Carter,
What?
is it gay to suck your own dick?
Mine?
Yes.
Like if I was not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
You say no?
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not gay.
We are unanimous on that.
I got a wiener in my mouth right now.
My man.
My man. All right. So then, the second to last question. What's the worst thing you could use as a projectile weapon?
So sorry. What did you say? It's the case. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good question. I don't know what's the worst thing. Just like projectile. Jeez,
I'm gonna say a Go-Gurt.
I'm
infant launcher.
just gonna say it. A baby.
Orphan launcher.
Baby.
No, that would be pretty good. They're pretty lightweight.
What was the question?
Babies
What
are
is-
soft.
What is the
Yeah.
worst thing you could
it'd
use?
be heavy-ish, depending on how old the baby
That's a
is.
projectile weapon.
So you're
I
gonna
think
punch the
would
baby
be
and like
really sound.
stuff
There's
comes
a
out.
lot more effective
Like,
projectiles other than babies.
It's been a while.
Right.
But you need something more dense. Like they're all like,
An American.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be the worst one.
Oh, like the least effective?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like a
Dude, a baby would be fucking really effective. You throw that bitch? That's like a 10-pound object, brother.
Wait, do you mean
it wouldn't
projectile? Do you mean like shoot
baby
something
would
out
be-
or you throw it?
Like throw it as a
Is there
projectile.
Oh,
Is it
throw it?
Like,
I don't know, probably cum.
Thanks.
When it comes
I mean, if we're just being honest,
you,
you just
I mean, yeah, that would be really ineffective, actually. That's
Carter, would you shoot it out or would you throw it? That's the
I
question.
put it in my hand and throw it.
Oh,
Like a monkey does with shit.
It's not fun.
could you do that for a
Although it might be an effective weapon because they'd be like, "Oh my god,"
Oh, yeah.
and they just back away.
Dude, I
It's
don't
in my
think you have
mouth.
very much range with guns.
They wouldn't go very far. It'd just not.
Unless you have like a big amount of it, probably.
No, not like that.
How
Like
much?
this.
How
Yeah.
much would be effective? Because you couldn't throw it. It's
Hold on, podcast.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you get enough in your hand and you throw that shit, and it covers the eyes, they're like,
But like, Carter, what's the
No,
reload
but
time?
if
That's
you
the
get it in
thing.
your
"What's the
mouth,
reload
you
time?"
kind of,
Probably
spit
like
it
5
out.
minutes.
Like, I think you could get like a solid fire.
I'm trying to.
I don't like the direction this conversation took.
I just don't really get the question because
I don't.
I thought by
No.
projectile you
How many
mean
questions
like
do we
it
have
comes out of a source and not you throw it.
No, you
you're
throw
having
it.
to throw it.
Dude, cum comes out of the source.
That's what I. That's why I asked. Would you shoot cum from the source or would you shoot it from your hand?
Would it be more effective to throw?
Dude, you know what'd be cool if like you could shoot cum like Spider-Man.
You know what? The world record for a money shot
18.6.
what
18.6 feet.
is 18.6 feet.
Wait.
Oh
That's
shit!
ridiculous.
Or is that just straight?
That is so far.
Because if you're standing on like a 10-foot. No,
You could be like, "Cum man."
Just straight, it's flat ground. Just straight. Oh my god.
Na 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 cum man. Na 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 na. Cum man.
Okay.
Alright, so what was your
Alright,
answer?
Next
Now, is that
question.
from-
Next question, please.
Is this the last question?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Louise, I have one more question
God.
Hold on,
for
everybody,
Louise.
everybody.
Hang on.
I have a question real fast.
Order.
It won't take long. Louise,
Yeah.
how's your day so far?
It's been okay, thank you. How's your
Okay,
day been?
Aaron, continue, please.
Okay. All right.
You'd think our host would ask it us, but
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
I know, right? It's so rude.
Ramiro, hey, I got a question.
Yeah,
Hey, Ramiro, how's your day?
yeah. Those are pretty fucking good.
Hey guys,
Well,
I
hey,
think
that's
great.
good.
Yeah.
how's your day?
That's
been?
good. Hey, Aaron,
too late,
stop
Aaron.
trying to steal my
It don't
thunder.
count.
Shut the fuck up. Next question,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. So, last question is:
I'm not gonna ask you again.
would you ever be on the Juicebox Squadcast again?
No.
no.
Damn.
Hey, my woman. Yeah.
Aaron, she just fucking roasted your ass.
You guys
Ah,
are fine. This
Yeah,
one's
Is
if
it-
Aaron wasn't hosting, I think.
Because Aaron ain't got no bitches. That's
if it was
why.
Oh.
any other podcast, then yeah, I'd have no problem.
Actually, wait. I have a last question.
Okay.
What is the worst movie you've ever seen?
Paddington 2.
There's no. Shut the fuck up. That shit's
That is
great.
such a lie.
I only said that
I-
because I know it'll make you angry.
Despite Paddington being British, I like him. He's the only British person I can tolerate.
The
Oh.
only good one. For me, it's either Mac and Me or Birdemic. Or Gun Self-Defense for Ladies. That's a pretty bad one.
I need to watch those.
Yeah, write it down.
Alright,
Mac and
okay.
Me,
Alright, wait. Say it.
Mac and Me, and then Birdemic, and then Gun Self-Defense for Ladies.
Alright.
Those are the 3 worst films I've ever seen.
What about you, Louise?
Top Gun.
Oh.
Did you say Top Gun?
Top Gun? Did you say Top Gun?
She said Top Gun.
Okay, I know I saw that movie yesterday. I will say.
No, not the new
it
one. Like
was-
the old one.
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw the old one on
Dude, the only
Netflix.
reason why I watched the old ones is because I wanted to watch a bunch of shirtless dudes play volleyball.
Oh, dude,
It is
same.
pretty nice to watch. I am only kidding. I only said that because I know that's Andrew's favourite film.
I am still in my room.
It was alright. It was alright, you know.
It
Pretty
wasn't
mid.
the best, but I've definitely watched worse.
Yeah.
I feel like if Aaron made a film, that would probably
Hey.
be the
This
one.
whole podcast is a film. You're part of the cast.
What's up, guys? Quandale Dingle here.
Fuck up.
No, the
Push
worst movie I've
Dingle.
ever seen is called...
Hey, Carter.
What do you want, Romero?
I'm pushing Dingle. What the fuck is
What's
pushing
that?
P? What the fuck is that? That's
Push
a real
P.
question right
Push
there.
a P.
There was okay.
Dude, if you don't know what push a P is, you've never pushed P before.
What is it?
There was this terrible movie. Do you know what the Gruffalo is? It's like a children's book.
No.
Dude, I just swallowed
Oh,
that
do you know what
chopstick.
it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not
there was
that
a
white.
movie that was like not based on it, but like an offshoot of it, and it's terrible. It is awful. It's like these horribly. It looks like somebody took like one class on 3D Blender or whatever, you know, like that 3D animating thing, and just made a bunch of potatoes with giant feet, and they tried to animate humans too, and it's terrible. If I can find it, I'll tell you. But man, yeah, so really well explained. But anyway, that wraps up this Juicebox Squadcast.
Thank God.
I applaud my
Oh, dude, it's like
humble-
12. I can't
my-
do this shit no more.
my humble guests. And I hope that one day they might come back. They probably
I hope
won't,
no one
but-
hears this. I hope this shit dies.
Do you know what's embarrassing? Is I've been asking Aaron to be on this podcast for weeks, and he's like, "You're not allowed."
I never said that. I said, yeah, I'm
Oh,
working on
man.
it, and that was not lying.
There was not one.
Nah,
guy
he's
called Limp
been
Bizkit.
procrastinating this shit.
What?
Do you not know?
I guess you're just gonna have to come back then.
No, I'm not doing it.
I
do you guys think about Limp Bizkit?
I mean, I'm down if the other guys are down, but. And this is bad.
Wait, did you think Limp Bizkit was Soggy Biscuit?
And then people call
No, it's-
Ookie cookie?
It's flaccid pancake.
Plastic tank. Ew.
Dude, let's
Okay,
make Ookie
fine.
Cookie but with munching.
I have to know. No munching.
That's what I'd be down for.
I have to end it now.
Next
before it gets
podcast,
too
we're
deep.
all gonna munch. You know what I'm
Wait.
saying?
Next
Is it done?
podcast we munch.
We're
Stay
munching
tuned
on a
for the
goose.
next one.
You done?
It's gonna be the Munch special.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you for joining us.